Most people think they quit because they lack determination. The real reason is much simpler and more embarrassing. They stop because they can't see themselves improving. And once your brain stops believing that effort leads to results, it pulls the emergency brake. Not because you're weak, but because, logically, it concludes, why keep pushing? This clearly isn't going anywhere. The problem isn't laziness, it's the feedback system you're using. Imagine learning guitar. Week 1, your fingers hurt like you've offended the strings personally. Week 2, you can play a few chords, but it sounds like a campfire argument between cats. Week 3, you manage a simple melody, but it's clumsy, uneven, and nowhere near good. So you conclude, yes, I lack talent. Time to quit. This doesn't only happen with guitar. It happens with languages, with workouts, with writing, with building a career, with anything that actually matters. When results aren't obvious, the brain grows suspicious, and suspicion is motivation's natural predator. But here's the inconvenient truth. Not seeing results does not mean results aren't happening. It just means you're measuring the wrong thing. Humans are terrible at judging progress by feeling alone. Our expectations are too high. We compare ourselves to people 10 chapters ahead. We demand rewards while the receipt is still printing. It's like planting seeds and checking the soil every 2 days, asking, "Hello? Why aren't you a tree yet?" Growth doesn't work that way, and neither do you. If you don't want to quit, you need a measurement system of your own, one that's painfully concrete. Instead of asking, "Why am I still bad?" ask, "How many minutes did I practice today? Do I understand something I didn't yesterday? Did I fix even one small mistake?" That's feedback. That's proof of movement, even when the steps are microscopic. Another silent motivation killer is unrealistic goals. If you start writing and expect 10,000 followers in 3 months, failure is guaranteed, not because you're doing poorly, but because your expectations live in a fantasy novel. The more unrealistic the goal, the stronger the disappointment. And disappointment is very persuasive when it whispers, "Just stop." Think of growth like building a house. You can't install the roof before laying the foundation. You can't finish the 3rd floor if the 2nd one wobbles. Skills don't stack vertically, they settle downward first. Once you understand that, the urgency fades. You stop chasing fast results and start doing things correctly and consistently, which, inconveniently, is the only way anything actually works. Finally, ask yourself one brutal question. If I knew this would take 2 years before producing clear results, would I still do it? If the answer is yes, you're working for something real. If the answer is no, you might be chasing a short-term fantasy, a status image, or a highlight reel you saw online. Success isn't a prize for the most talented. It's a byproduct for the person who knows where they are, what they're adjusting, and why they're still moving, even when it looks like nothing is happening at all.